Hey guys, and welcome back to Mobility Flow. For today's session, you are going to need a strap, or if you've got a PVC pipe, belt, scarf, whatever you've got to hand. If not, you can just do some simple arm circles. So we'll begin with standing in the center of our mats, grabbing a hold of our strap, wrapping one end around one hand, and then holding the other end nice and firmly in the other, so you have a nice wide grip. We're going to inhale as we take the hands up and over, reaching all the way back, tap the strap behind. Inhale as you lift all the way back up and over. Exhale, release to the front. So we're just going to do 10 of those. Opening up the shoulders, keeping those arms nice and straight as you pass from one side to the other. And as you do this, you might find that your mobility becomes a bit better, your range of motion, and you can start to work your way in along that strap, narrowing your grip. Just take your time doing these. Don't go too fast. Take your time to get through that overhead range. I'm going to do 3 more as I've lost count already. Surprise, surprise. Last one. And then once you've done that, we'll just come back to center with that strap. Keep a hold of that strap. Now we're going to inhale as we lift and reach up overhead, keeping it in the same sort of grip as we had before. And then exhale as you reach over all the way to the opposite side, pulling one arm over. So try and keep the arms nice and straight and feel that stretch in the side body. Try not to twist the body. Keep it nice and straight on as you take this stretch directly in the side. Inhale back to center. And then exhale as you stretch into the other side. Just take a moment there. And we're going to do 2 more of these on each side. So moving just gently from side to side. Always inhaling back to center, exhaling to reach and fold. Last one on each side. And then come back to center, release your strap and just chuck it to one side as you won't need it again. From here, we're going to inhale as we reach up tall. Reaching up tall, take the eye gaze up towards the fingertips, and then as you exhale, fold all the way down. We'll take a slight bend in the knees as we come into our Uttanasana forward fold. So bend at the knees, think about drawing the chest over the thighs, crown of the head towards the floor, and just take opposite hand to opposite elbow. Take a few deep breaths. And then if you want to, you can swing from side to side. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale, fold deeper, and then plant the hands all the way on the floor. Come down onto your hands and knees. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and we'll just do 5 cat-cows. So we're going to inhale as we dip the stomach, look up towards the ceiling, squeezing the shoulder blades together and really exaggerating that end position, finding that arch in our backs. And then exhale as you round through the spine, pulling the navel back towards the spine. So use your core muscles and press the ground away, pulling the shoulder blades apart, dropping the head to look towards the knees and tucking the chin. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. You've just got 2 more in each direction, moving with your own breath in your own time. And again, don't rush these. Maybe even close your eyes, feel your spine move. So really take note. If you close your eyes, sometimes you can feel what your body's doing a little bit better than when you've got them open. Find the areas of tightness and discomfort and work. Breathe into those. Exhale, just come straight back to your center position. I'm going to take the hands slightly further forwards. With your hands, think about gripping the mat, spreading the fingers, pressing through the fingertips and the palms of the hands, but using the pads. So connect your knuckles, press the knuckles into the ground, tuck the toes and press up into down facing dog. Press the head through the arms, crown of the head should be towards the floor. Take a bend in the knees and extend through the spine. So you have a nice long neutral spine, or even curving into that arch. With your shoulders, pull the shoulder blades apart, create space across the upper back, and then just gently pedal out through the legs, opening up those calves, those hamstrings. Take a few deep breaths as you do this. And then when you're ready, just come back to neutral and maybe even take a few pulses through the arms, pressing the crown of the head towards the floor. From here, you're going to take your right foot outside of your right hand as you inhale, dropping the back knee to the floor. So you're in your lizard lunge. Reach the heart forwards, really focus on opening up into that hip and opening up that hip flexor on the other side. You can even press the knee away using the right hand, keeping those toes glued to the floor. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe into the stretch. Allow your body to sink deeper with every exhale. And then you could, if you want to, begin to circle the hip as well. Work into that joint, just gently mobilizing and stretching it. From here, plant the hand back down, straighten that front leg and pull back into half splits. So back knee should be stacked underneath your back hip at a 90-degree angle. You should flex the toes, reach your nose towards your toes. As you straighten that leg, exhale, fold the body over half splits. Take a few deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way forwards back into that lizard lunge position. Tuck the toes, lift the back knee and step back to down facing dog, and we'll repeat on the other side. So left foot comes through outside of left hand, dropping the back knee, finding your lizard lunge set up. So inhale as you reach the heart forwards, lengthen through the spine, take a nice deep breath in. Find that stretch in the groin and the hip flexor, and then using your left hand, maybe just push that knee away. Open up the joint a little further. Take a few deep breaths. And the last deep breath all the way in. And then just add some mobility into that movement as well. So just circling the knee, feeling your way around that hip joint, figuring out where your areas of tightness and tension are held, and then working deeper into that with the breath. From here, just plant the hand back down on the floor, straighten that front leg, flex the toes back towards you and stack hip above knee. Reaching the nose towards your toes, take a nice deep breath in, exhale, fold, and just take a few deep breaths in half splits. Last deep breath all the way in, exhale, and then inhale as you come back to that lizard lunge, and exhale to step back to down facing dog. Pedal out the feet, open up the calves or hamstrings again, and then just gently come down onto your knees. So take the knees out wide, toes together, and then just sit back into a wide leg variation of extended child's pose. Take a few deep breaths. Really stretching out under the arms and focusing on filling up your entire upper body with air, expanding across that upper back area.
With every inhale, last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly come up onto your hands and knees. So hands under shoulders, and then we're going to take knees under hips, and we're just going to take the right foot outside of the right hand. Staying quite narrow with our lunge stance, we're going to take that right hand, palm facing down, and reach forwards as far as we can as we inhale, and then as we exhale, sweep all the way over to the left. Inhale back to center, and then exhale as you sweep over to the left. So you should feel this in your shoulder and your lat mostly. We're going to do 5 of these. Last one. And then this time we're going to take the hand up, so palm up as you reach forward. So you won't be able to go as far, but you should feel this lower down in the side of your hip and your mid body. So you're going to inhale to reach forwards, exhale as you reach across. Again, 5 each side. And then come back to center, step back with that right foot and switch sides into the left side. So setting yourself up in that kind of narrow, low lunge position, taking the left hand this time, reaching forwards as you inhale, palm facing down and all the way over to the right as you exhale. Last one. Inhale back to center, palm facing up, and again, 5 rotations. Last one. And then slowly come all the way back to center. Tuck the toes and press up into down facing dog. Pedal out the feet. And then walk the feet all the way in towards the hands, coming into your Uttanasana forward fold again. So bend at the knees, crown of the head towards the floor. You can take just a moment there, holding opposite hand to opposite elbow. And then take the hands to the floor, and as you inhale, we're going to come into a crouch position. So lift the heels, nose to knees, and tuck the head in towards the chest. As you exhale, we're going to fold into our Uttanasana forward fold, finding that stretch in the back of the legs. Inhale to crouch. Exhale to fold. Inhale to crouch. Exhale to fold. Last one, inhale to crouch. And then instead of folding, we're going to exhale as we come all the way down into a seated position. Keeping the feet out in front of you, we're going to take the right foot over the left knee, crossing it at the ankle, and then sliding ourselves in for a figure of 4 stretch. So slide yourself all the way into that left foot with your heel towards your bum, and then reach the chest towards the shin, finding that stretch in that right hip. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slide yourself all the way back out. Switching sides now, you're going to take the left foot over the right knee, and then again sliding yourself in, heel towards bum, reaching that chest up nice and tall, and taking 2 to 3 deep breaths here. Pull yourself all the way back out, uncross the legs. Slide yourself all the way back into a nice seated position on your mat. flexing your toes back towards you and pulling the fleshy bits of your bum out from underneath your sit bones. Inhale as you lift and lengthen, and then exhale as you fold forwards over those legs, bringing the chest towards the thighs, and then gradually letting the head hang towards the knees. Take 5 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way up. We're going to come into half Lord of the Fishes. So sole of the left foot comes onto the opposite side of the right knee, crossing the leg over. And then inhale as you lift and reach your right elbow arm around the knee. Inhale to lift and twist, bringing the knee in towards the thigh, and then exhale as you look behind. Take 3 deep breaths. And then as you exhale on that 3rd deep breath, unravel yourself, switch over. So left leg goes long, right leg comes over, hooking that elbow around that knee, bringing that thigh in towards the chest, inhaling to lift and lengthen, exhaling to twist to look behind. And again, 3 deep breaths. As you exhale, come all the way back to center, unravel the legs, take the hands back behind you, fingertips pointing away, lift through the chest and look up towards the ceiling. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. Slowly come back to center, slide your bum down towards your heels and come onto your backs. In a supine position, take the left leg out long, inhale to lift the right knee up, bending at a 90 degree angle. Then using the left hand on the outside of the right knee to pull that knee across the body as the right arm goes out long, palm facing down, and you're twisting to look in the opposite direction of your knee, keeping those shoulders glued to the floor. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Inhale all the way back up to center and then switch sides. So right leg goes long, left knee comes up, bending at a 90 degree angle and taking that left arm out to the side, palm facing down. Right hand comes over that left knee, pulling it over as you exhale and then inhaling to lift and twist your head to look towards the left. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then slowly bring both knees back to center. Hug them into your chest, maybe rock from side to side, massage your lower back into the ground. Enjoy just a few moments of massaging all those nerves. And then slowly come all the way up to seated. And we'll finish the session with one final deep inhale as we lift our hands up above our head, palms together. As we exhale to the forehead, kind thoughts. To the lips, kind words. To the heart, kind feelings. Namaste.